create a habit, you just have to let go of the expectations you have created for yourself. We often never begin because we psych ourselves out. We put so much fear into our minds that we never give ourselves the space to experiment and to fail. So the truth about a habit is creating a space for yourself to fail. Creating a space for yourself to mess up and let go and begin all over again, every day. Habits are something that you make that suit your day and your week and your schedule. They aren't for anybody else but yourself. When creating a habit, there's normally an overarching goal in mind. So personally, I paint every day, and I created this habit because I wanted to get better at painting, and the only way I could figure out how to do that was to just paint. With habits, it's all about finding the time, and you don't have to paint every day or draw every day or do something every day. It's about fitting it into your day and your schedule and finding the time that suits you. And it's about consistency. But I realized when I started painting, I had to switch out my idea of relaxation and implement painting as a form of relaxation. And that was just a way for me to actually fit it into my day. Because I know you'd rather be sitting on the lounge watching TV than painting. But if you kind of switch your ideas of what relaxation looks like to you, it's much easier to go about creating a habit. And so I paint every day. And yes, some days I don't want to sit down and paint, but motivation and inspiration can only get you so far. In the end, it's determination that you find within a routine that forces you to keep going and to keep learning and to keep growing and to keep painting and to keep drawing or whatever you're doing. When creating habits, my recommendation is to start small. Start as small as you can so it's more achievable in the long run. With a habit, you don't want to go straight in and go, okay, I'm going to paint for, 2 hours today. I mean, you can, but it's more achievable to sit down and go, you know what, I'm going to paint for 10 minutes today or draw for 10 minutes today, and I'm going to do that for 30 days. And then when you hit that 30-day mark, you'll be like, oh, actually, I want to start drawing for 30 minutes every day because you'll build up. It's easier to build up than to build down. Another thing when creating habits is making it approachable. Help yourself out a little bit. Set yourself up the night before if you know you're going to paint the next day. So when you sit down to actually go and paint, it's already done, or it's already set up. All you have to do is simply paint. And so you don't have to have those distractions or those excuses of, oh, I can't bother to set up, which is another 10 minutes. Instead, you've helped yourself out the day before by actually setting up for yourself and showing up for yourself. The biggest improvement in my art I've seen is from daily painting, and I know not everyone can paint every day, and I'm not saying you should paint daily. I'm saying create a habit of painting in a way that is consistent. When you first begin the habit, it's going to be uncomfortable because you've never done it. It's something you're not familiar with. But when painting or drawing, even if that piece turns out bad, you have to always remember that you are somewhat closer to your goal than if you were not to paint. And so it really goes back into the idea that routine wins over motivation, because you may be motivated one day out of the 7 days of the week. You can't really rely on motivation. It's through routine that really helps you redevelop and grow with your art.